Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Raceway for the finals. We've completed 72 races, narrowed the field from 36 down to 6, and we're going to crown a champion in the next 6 races. You already know the rules, so we're going to get straight to the action. We have Dax Quaid in the Porsche 911. He has 4 wins, finished 3rd, 1st, and 2nd with 67 points. Shady Cadence in the ACURA INTEGRA with 79 points, 8 wins, 1st in the qualifiers, 2nd in the top 24, and 1st in the semis. He's the favorite to win this championship, but anything can happen in the finals. Golf Renard in the Dodge Challenger Drift with 71 points, 5 wins. He finished 1st in the qualifiers, 3rd in the top 24, and 2nd in the semis. See if he can get the magic that he had in the qualifiers to win that group in the finals today. Troy in the Porsche Carrera with 74 points, 5 wins. He finished 1st in the qualifiers, 1st in the top 24, and 3rd in the semis. He's going to need a performance like the qualifiers in the top 24 to win the championship today, but I think he's got the car to do it. Eris Bautista with 62 points, 3 wins, qualified 4th, top 24, finished 2nd, and the semis 3rd. He's a bit of a dark horse, but he was battle tested in the semifinals when he went up against Flaming Goose in the tiebreaker. Lastly, we have Hugoso in the COPO CAMARO with 70 points. He has 3 wins, qualified 2nd, top 24, he finished 1st, and the semis he finished 1st. He's the only car that doesn't have a single DNF. If he can keep that up for the finals, I'd say his chances are pretty good. Heat 1, we have Troy and Dax Quaid in row 1. Everybody's looking to have a clean start. They're off for the finals. Troy takes the lead through the corkscrew. Dax is right behind him. Dax spins out and Golf Renard gets stuck behind him. Golf flips over. Shady pulls into 3rd. It looks like we have 3 DNFs. Golf Renard, Eris Bautista, and Hugoso getting his first DNF of this entire tournament. That's a disappointment for him after having such a clean tournament so far. But they still have 5 races to make this up. Great start for Troy, getting the win right off the hop. Gonna help his chances if he wants to win today. Heat 2, we have Golf Renard and Hugoso in row 1. They both had DNFs in Heat 1, so looking for better finish here. Looks like Golf's going to take the lead to the corkscrew. Shady pulls up into 2nd. Golf still got the lead over Shady. Shady's trying to make a move, but Golf looks like he's going to hold him off and take the victory. Hugoso finishes 3rd, which is a lot better than having a DNF like in the first race. After 2 heats, Shady Cadence is leading the way with 9 points. The 2 Porsches are tied for 2nd with 7 points. Heat 3, we have Shady and Eris Bautista in row 1. Another interesting fact of this tournament, Shady's never lost a race that he started in the first row. And it looks like he's going to continue that streak here. He's got several car lengths lead over Aris Bautista. Easy win for him. He's going to extend his lead, and Golf Renard's flipped over. What happened to Golf? It's his second DNF of the finals here. It's not a good start for him. 2 DNFs, but managed to win the one heat that he did finish. So he's not totally out of this. Shady's got a commanding lead, 4 points ahead of Dax Quaid. We're halfway through. It looks like Golf Renard just flipped over in the third corner there, and similar to what happened in the first race. Luckily, Hugoso and Troy were both able to get around him and finish the race. Heat 4, we have Dax Quaid and Troy in row 1. Both of them really need victories here. They want to catch Shady. Dax has the lead. Hugoso's in second. Hugoso spins out and Troy's trying to get around him. Hugoso's going to hold on to second place. And it looks like Troy got third. Shady was in fourth there. That was an important win for Dax Quaid. Puts him only 1 point behind Shady Cadence for the top spot. Troy's 5 point back and Hugoso's 6 points back. Aris Bautista and Golf Renard have not been officially eliminated, but I'd say their chances at this point are very slim. They both need a win desperately and hoping for some DNFs. We got Hugoso and Golf Renard in row 1 for Heat 5. Another interesting fact, Shady Cadence has never finished lower than 4th place except for 2 races that he had a DNF. Hugoso looks like he's going to take Heat 5 here with Golf Renard in second. And going into the Heat 6, Shady Cadence is going to have a 3-point lead over Hugoso and Dax Quaid. Aris Bautista and Golf Renard have both officially been eliminated now. In order for Hugoso or Dax Quaid to win, they pretty much need Shady to get a DNF here, because Shady's going to start in the first row and they're both starting in the back row. They need a DNF. They need Shady to have a DNF, and they both got to make up a spot to finish at least in 4th place to put them into a tie. So pressure's on Shady to complete this race. Let's see how he does. He's lined up beside Aris Bautista. Maybe Aris will help out the. Oh, it looks like Aris tried to spin out Shady, but Shady able to pull ahead. He's got a big lead already. A little bit looser, but he makes around the 4th corner, and Shady wins the race and he wins the championship. What a championship by Shady Cadence. He's just leagues ahead of the competition. Finishes the tournament with 10 wins. What a performance. Just whenever he was under any kind of pressure, he just seemed to meet the expectations. Dax Quaid's going to end up finishing second. Hugoso is going to end up tied in third with Aris Bautista, but he gets tie break with the third most overall points. And Shady's going to take a victory lap here, all on his own. Under the lights. Smashing into Dax Quaid by the stern finish line. And there you have it. Well, thank you for tuning in to this tournament. And we have all sorts of plans for new series starting in a week or two. Can't wait to show what we have planned. Make sure you subscribe and hit the alert button so you don't miss out on any of the action.